Talking stormy weather, heavy rain is set to cause disruption in London and across the country this weekend, with Network Rail warning of cancellations to mainline services. Oh, what a surprise.
Well, yes. Southern, Gatwick Express and Thameslink networks could be affected from Saturday afternoon, when rain is set to splash the capital, and today as well.
Well, weather journalist Nathan Rao is here in the studio this morning. A lot of pressure on you, Nathan, today.
Good morning, both. Good morning, Ellie.
Good morning, Nathan.
Good morning.
Good morning. There is a lot of pressure on me this morning. Yes, it's going to be rainy. It is very, very wet. It's not feeling like spring at all.
What's going on, Nathan?
Yeah, well, we are, as always, we're subject of the whims and fancies of the jet stream, and the jet stream is not treating us very well at the morning. Today, as you mentioned, in the southeast and the east of the country, there is going to be more heavy rain. Today is looking very rainy. In fact, there may be rain anywhere in the country, but mainly the east. Then as we go into the week, the rain threat is going to move to the west, but it is going to remain unsettled. It may be turning a bit milder, a bit warmer than it has been, because it has been freezing, literally, in parts of the country. The low pressure is going to move to the southwest of the country. That's going to bring in a southerly airflow, so we get some warmer temperatures. But it's still looking unsettled, unfortunately. So if you're hoping for a scorchio, you are not going to get one.
When are we going to get one?
I have no idea, and it doesn't look imminent.
Oh, no.
I know. The outlook really for the next week, it's going to get milder, as I said, but that's sort of because of a warmer airflow from the southwest, and that's not a hot and sunny warm. It's sort of like a milder but still unsettled warm. And then as we go into May, it's looking average, slightly above average at times, slightly below average at times, nothing special. And then as we go further ahead, I was looking at the Met Office's long-range forecast this morning, and that goes up to June. There is a 25% chance that the season will be warm and a 10% chance the season will be cool, which doesn't really tell us very much.
Oh, no.
So I can't promise you anything brilliant, I'm afraid.
Nathan, you haven't been the bearer of good news this morning.
I know, but that's why you get me in. But it's getting warmer. They had minus 6.6 this week in Scotland, and we could get...
Did they?
Yeah, they did. They and a touch of snow in the forecast. It's been really, really weird.
Well, the rain kept me up last night, but there is going to be disruption throughout the day today, isn't there, in terms of on our rails?
Yes.
And the roads, I suppose.
And there are some Environment Agency flood alerts in place across the southeast. As I mentioned, low pressure is sort of dancing around the country at the moment. And today, the effect of low pressure is going to bring that rain to the east and the southeast of the country. As we go through the week, it's going to move to the west. A bit colder on Monday morning. In fact, we could get some pretty chilly temperatures in the morning tomorrow. Still feeling a bit like winter.
I know.
And then as we go through the week, as I said, that high pressure, low pressure will anchor to the southwest and bring in some southerlies.
I have some sympathy.
Do you, with me?
For forecasters.
Yes, good. I hope you do.
Because apparently it has been a very warm April.
Yes, it has.
Which is what people were saying, but it doesn't feel like it's been a very warm April.
No.
So it feels like you got it wrong.
No, I didn't, and we'll come on to this in a minute. It feels like it was a very warm April. The average temperatures for April may come in slightly above average, because we had 22 degrees at the beginning of April, and that sort of bumps up the average, and the average isn't very high anyway. It's only about 8. But now we're getting this very cold weather in the north, and we might just scrape a few higher temperatures at the end. It could bring the average up. But it's sort of been an average April. April does do this. In the words of the lyrical genius Prince Rogers Nelson, sometimes it snows in April. And it might do. But it may come in a bit warmer. It's going to feel not so much, though. If you get some sunshine and clear skies, that's when you'll feel the warmth. But if you're in the rain, or if you're like I was this morning, charging through torrential downpours into Paddington, it's going to feel pretty miserable. But improving as the week goes on, depending on where you are.
OK. Nathan, thank you very much indeed. Don't pack away your winter coats, would be the advice.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, thank you very much indeed.
You're welcome.
See you very, very soon.
Thanks, Nathan.
I was a bit critical of weather forecasters this morning.
Yes, you were.
And I heard him.
And he
Nathan
did hear me.
heard everything.
Yeah, you know, in the green room, and I hear you slagging me off.
I wasn't slagging it. I just said everyone seems to get it wrong.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, I've got a bone to pick, to be fair, with Jim Dale, because he was telling me it was going to be a lovely hot April, and here we are.
I think he's going to be coming to clear the record on that at some point.
I think he's going to have to.
Yeah, me and Jim are like that, yes. I've had a chat with Jim, and we'll...
Andy told me a few weekends ago it wasn't going to rain. It rained all weekend, Jim.
See, so it's not...
We just like to keep you on your toes, you know?
It's not just me that's been having a moan.
I'll
Yeah.
forgive you this once.
Yeah, there you go. And I've still got words to have with
Note to
Jim Dale.
self, check who's in the hearing range.